Most baby and toddler gifts look amazing online, but half of them usually end up in a closet by February. So today I'm going to be sharing what gifts have stayed in rotation and which gifts I will never be buying again. I have been through 3 rounds of baby and toddler gift seasons by now, and with the holidays coming up, I thought this would be the perfect moment to share what's worth your money and what's not. Let's start with the worst gifts for babies because I've spent enough money on them for the both of us. Ask any parent, the number one thing that we don't need is probably going to be clothes. You already registered before you had your baby, you've already been gifted a million little outfits. And here's my issue with baby clothes. You don't have anywhere to store all of them. Your baby's gonna outgrow them like so fast, you can't even believe it. There's a lot of really cool things on the market that you can put your money toward. Second is gonna be noise-making toys. It is because there's a ton of toys out there nowadays, and the more kids you have, the more toys you accumulate, the more stuff there is everywhere. Just be kind to some parents. You don't need to give them a noise-making toy. There's plenty of Montessori style toys that you can gift that really help with brain development. I have found that all of the noise-making toys are really fun in the moment, but they do not only add to the clutter in your house, but they also just overstimulate babies to the point where they can just get a little overwhelmed. Now, the third don't for babies is actually gonna be stuffed animals. I absolutely love stuffed animals. Don't get me wrong, but babies can't do anything with a stuffed animal, so I don't think it would be a great gift to give. Yes, they are cute, and literally everyone wants to gift a stuffed animal, but when you're looking at your house and you have 70 stuffed animals, it can be a bit much. About every month and a half, I do a secret clean out in my daughter's room, and I will take out at least 4 stuffed animals. Now for the gifts that I do recommend for babies. You definitely don't need to go overboard. Babies are literally entertained by anything, but I do love these toys from Lovevery. This is a little rolling toy. It helps them learn how to crawl, which is really cool. Juliet is loving this. And this is a rattle/teether combo ball. You can see, make some noise, which babies do like. They can chew on it safely, and it's under $20. If you are looking to gift a baby some toys, I would recommend maybe a couple bath toys that are not gonna grow mold inside. You definitely need to check out bath toys before you purchase them because quite a few of them will have little tiny holes in them, which after about 6 months does fill up with water and mold. So if you are gonna gift something for the bath, just make sure it is fully sealed, or even a silicone bath set would be really cool. If your family member just had a baby or is expecting a baby, within the next couple months, also offering different services that you can do for them would be super helpful. I know when I had my daughter Juliet back in March of this year, it was super awesome that we were gifted multiple DoorDash gift cards. We also had a family friend offer to watch our older daughter. That way we could get some rest and have some one-on-one time with our newborn. That was really helpful because instead of filling up someone's house with toys, stuffed animals, things like that, you can really help them out in a way that they would really appreciate. Now moving on to toddler don't buys. Character kits with a million little pieces and an intricate setup is not gonna be a good option. And I'm the first to admit I have wasted so much money on these, but figuring out not only where to store all these little things, the second one little piece is gone, you think your child will not remember because you know that the second one of those little pieces goes missing, that's all your toddler wants, and you can just not give it to them because it's somewhere. I've ended up just getting a big plastic box, and all the little characters and all their little pieces just get thrown into this box. And I think my daughter has played with this box of characters maybe 3 times this year. It's just a collection of plastic little people at this point. I feel like I'm gonna get some backlash for this one, but again, please do not gift my child a stuffed animal because her bed already has 70 stuffed animals. I don't need more in this house. And finally, noisy, fad, trendy kind of toys are not gonna get used no matter how much you think they will. Santa brought a Paw Patrol tower last year, and since then we've been just collecting all the little vehicles that go with it. Not only are they noisy, but honestly, my daughter doesn't play with it that often. And each one of those little cars, it kind of adds up to be a lot of money on top of the $60 Paw Patrol lookout tower that we already purchased. Anything with loud noises, bright lights, Larger items, they just become bulky, hard to store. It's really hard to tell your child, yes, you can have Sky in her little helicopter, but that's kind of where I draw the line. We don't need Rubble and his little construction kit. Makes sense to me, does not make sense to my child. Now moving into gifts that I absolutely would recommend for toddler age, even all the way up to 5 years old, starting off with the Tony box. We have the original Tony box, but there is a second edition that just came out maybe like a month ago, just right in time for Christmas. If you're not familiar with what a Tony box is, it is definitely worth your money. My daughter Elora listens to this multiple times every single day. It's essentially just a cushioned box, so very toddler proof. You know, toddlers are rough with their toys, and you can play stories on them or music. You do have to get these little figurines, and so whatever age you're looking to gift for, you know, boy or girl, there's a ton of different options. My daughter loves Moana 2, so we have a little Moana 2 one. She also really likes Batman, so we have the little Batman Tony. I also recommend anything that's going to be more like brain development focused. We were gifted this pen control book for Elora's birthday, and she absolutely loves it. She gets to practice tracing, drawing, and she will sit for hours and play with this. I love to gift, and I also love to receive crafts for my daughter. I think crafts are a great way for you to just sit down and have some personal one-on-one time with your child. And at the end of it, they have a product that they're super proud of, and then you can show their family, their friends, and it doesn't have to cost that much. If you're really not sure what to gift this Christmas or this holiday season, there are some classic gifts that work really well no matter what the age group is. For me, that's gonna be number one is books. You honestly can never have too many books as a parent. Your kids will find their favorite stories and just wanna read them on repeat, but it's always awesome to get like a refresh. With that, I did wanna share one product that I actually have really loved. I know I said no stuffed animals, but hear me out. I really love this monster combo. Everything I mentioned today will be linked below, but this little stuffy is so cute. I think I love him more than my daughter does. But it comes with this book, and if you have a child that is afraid of going to bed or the dark or anything like that, or you're shopping for a kid maybe between 2.5 to 4, this would be a really solid gift. It comes with this book, What Did the Goodnight Monster Do? So it's a story that they can read before bed, and they have the little character that goes with it. And I know they have a couple different ones, some different characters, but this was a lifesaver for Elora, especially when she was transitioning into a big girl bed. Anything open-ended, so blocks, magnet tiles. We have so many magnet tiles, I don't even know what to do with. Doll houses are always a favorite, and you can buy little accessories or additional pieces that go with them. Really practical gifts, you know, art kits are always a huge hit no matter what age group. Water tables, paint, and hands down outside movement-based toys. So if you can't afford it, a bike, pogo stick, frisbees, balls. Kids love to do all sorts of things outside, and anything that gets their energy out and can entertain them for a while is going to be a big hit with parents. So if you're in a store and you have like a moment of panic, just remember, like, the less a toy does, the more a child will enjoy it. It's just really easy to kind of think like the more flashy a toy is, the more that a child is going to enjoy it. But honestly, they're just looking for like connection and curiosity. So anything that empowers them to think outside the box or to be themselves is going to be great. So tell me down below, drop a comment. I would love to hear what is one toy that your kids absolutely loved, even for years to come, and what is one toy that they absolutely forgot about. And if you're going to be going shopping soon and looking for more fun Christmas and holiday content, please hit the subscribe button. I do have videos every single week and would love to have you in my community.